Dragon Ball Daima Episode 2 is here. We got a beautiful opening and outro for the new Dragon Ball Daima anime, and we get to see what happens as everybody gets turned into children and tries to figure out what exactly is going on. We get introduced to the fact that there is only 3 Demon Dragon Balls, each one guarded by these Tamagami, which will be final bosses here, or just major bosses in the series. They're going to be very, very powerful, and Goku and company will have to get stronger if they're going to fight the Tamagami. We also got some very interesting combat sequences here in the intro. You can see Goku and company in the Demon Realm somewhere fighting a crew who all seem to share some sort of symbol, and it doesn't appear that they're having much of a challenge. These guys will be some sort of fodder for someone else. And the mysteries of the Kais continue to grow as we get more and more information about these mysterious characters and the Demon Realm. Overall, I thought the intro was great. The outro was a little bit slow, nothing really too special. Here we get to see Abura, who is Dabura's father, and it appears that he's wearing some sort of necklace, which very well may be the third eye item. I'm very interested to learn more about his character. So we're going to go over to Shenron here, and he says that he cannot grant 3 wishes. So we were taught last episode, and we know from Dragon Ball Z, Shenlong was upgraded to grant 3 wishes, but now he's telling Goma that he can only grant 1 because unknown first-timers only get 1 wish, and the 3 wishes is for regulars. So I guess Dende powered up Shenlong, and when he did, he said only for the people of Earth, or only Goku and his friends and myself can get the 3 wishes, something like that. And so Goma's regretting his wish to turn everyone into children. He wishes he would have gotten this third eye item that he'll get at some point here in the series. And something that we commented on and criticized last episode is Neva, this demonic Namek, his ability to pull out all the Dragon Balls from all over the earth, even if they're stone, and turn them back into regular Dragon Balls to make a wish. It appeared that this guy would be able to make infinite wishes, but he cleverly explains here to the fan base that he cannot use this power very much. He probably has to recharge for a few hundred years or something like that. It was hilarious to see Popo as a child. Like, I think that was like my favorite part of the episode. And so Dagesu just straight up kidnaps baby Dende, which was kind of hilarious. Now we're going to go over to Goku and company. Everybody's figuring out and realizing that they're all kids. Goku cannot control himself when he's trying to fly. He is crashing into stuff, and Piccolo's kind of like mocking him, but he can't fly either, and actually Piccolo ends up taking some damage, like flying into a tree later. We see Master Roshi. He looks so absolutely goofy as a child, and interestingly, Vegeta and Piccolo's voice is very, very different, and Krillin as well. I think they're new voice actors, if anybody can confirm that, but that does not sound like Ryu Horikawa to me for Vegeta. That sounded like someone completely different. It's definitely Nozawa for Goku. They didn't change her, so I don't know if they're using like Adobe Audition to change the pitch on their voice and they sound different, but to me it sounds like completely different voice actors. We get a lot of homages of Goku here practicing, getting used to his little body again, and basically they haven't really lost their power, it seems, too much. It's just that they've lost their ability to control all that power within their tiny bodies, and Goku is quickly and easily regaining his power. The one thing that he's missing is his reach. He's forgot distance because all of his training is, based on being an adult now, and so when he's trying to do his adult martial arts, he's not going to be able to reach. He's going to have to like kind of relearn his martial arts again because he's so tiny. So all of the cast is going to be kind of communicating what happened last episode. Shin is going to find out that Dagesu, his little brother, is on the enemy team. Piccolo actually knows of Neva, and I don't know if that's because of it's Piccolo or Kami or Nail, someone inside of him. Most likely Kami or Demon King Piccolo would probably have some sort of knowledge of Neva, but Piccolo himself was born on Earth, so he really shouldn't have that knowledge himself. In any case, Piccolo knows he's a legendary Namek who remained in the Demon Realm alone, and we do get to learn more about the demons and the pointy ear thing. It was a question that was asked by fans. I mean, that was like a huge twist they threw us for in the last episode. What, so just everybody with pointy ears is a demon? Well, they told us here in this episode, no, not necessarily. It's It's just that demons used to be able to freely travel throughout dimensions, and I guess there was some bad actors, and so they had to seal off the demon realm, and you have to be invited to leave. So they need a spaceship in order to get back to the demon realm, and Shin has an idea. His god spaceship that was on the god planet where Goku fought Boo, but it all got all damaged and gross and green. It's all broken up, but they show us this beautiful, montage of Goku Super Saiyan 3 versus Boo redrawn in the Daima style. Unfortunately, it wasn't animated like they did for all the flashbacks in the first episode, but man, it still just looks so good and nice to get these like flashbacks in the Daima style of some of the best moments of Dragon Ball Z. Like, it's totally homage fan service, but if you love Dragon Ball, I mean, the Boo saga was one of the coolest sagas in all of DBZ. It had some of the best art, and just to see it kind of polished like this is just so cool as a fan. So later in the episode, we learn that only 3 people can fit in one of these Kai spaceships. Bulma takes a look at the old one, but it's pretty much beyond repair and beyond her expertise until Glorio shows up later with a fresh Kai or demon spaceship, whatever these things are, and she's able to inspect it and learn exactly how it operates. So it's going to take her 10 days to fix up the other spaceship. Vegeta wanted to join Goku and company as Shin to go into the demon realm, which I guess will be the beginning of the next episode as Goku left with them to go, start the quest. Vegeta and Piccolo, it will take them 10 days to get this new spaceship. I don't know who the third person with them will be, but it looks like Vegeta, Piccolo plus one other will be the new crew, or the second crew. I hope it's Popo, because child Popo is just hilarious to me. We also learned that there are many Majin that slipped out of the demon realm, and we also learned that Goma is technically a Majin. So yeah, that's pretty big news. Lots and lots of Majins here in this series. And considering Goku and company are children, I think Majins are going to be really tough, and maybe Goku will go Super Saiyan 3 in this series. He can go Super Saiyan 2, so presumably Super Saiyan 3 as well. And because his reach is all messed up, he wants to go get his power pole, so he goes over to Roshi's island, and Roshi was using it to hang laundry. Goku returns to company to show off his power pole and, to make up for his inadequacies as a child. Some really cool animations there, him flinging around the pole, and we're going to get to see him beat up a lot of people with this thing throughout the series. This is very much going to be a power pole smash the heck out of everything. Overall, I give this episode like an 8 out of 10. It didn't have a lot of combat, but it didn't have to be. At this point, they're really just trying to build all of the worlds and explain all of the things that don't make sense. There seems to be like a lot of retcons in this series, but it seems like for the first time ever, they're answering our questions. Based on the first episode already, the pointy ear thing was driving people crazy, Namekians being from hell, and all these sort of different things that didn't make sense or seem like retcons. At least they're actually explaining it to fans. It's very surprising because especially throughout Dragon Ball Super, I mean, there was so much that they didn't explain. And so if they're going to take this route and at least embellish us fans so we're not asking a million questions, I appreciate that. And I was really looking forward to today's episode. I don't feel like it let me down. There was some nice comical moments, but again, you can't be hoping for all the juice at episode 2. They got to build up this story and this world. There is 3 demon worlds which they're going to visit, and lots of new characters. And Dragon Ball, they're always going to give us the backstory of all of these characters and their motivations, so a lot of ground to cover in order to get you attached to the story. And so just be patient. If you want all Goku versus Vegeta fighting, you're probably not going to get it here. This is really going to embellish, new characters, and it's essentially a side quest, but it's fun and it's Toriyama's final work. So I'm going to keep watching it. I'm going to keep reviewing it. I really liked it, and I'm excited to see where it goes. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. What would you rate it out of 10? Did you enjoy it? And do you want to see more? Leave a like and a comment and a subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.